And welcome back to Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Bruvy Cinema Pub reviewing more movies for you. I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment.
He's back. And I'm Jody Martin with Slug Magazine. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Xfinity Channel 6, also on their on-demand system. Salt Lake Alternative, it's under Utah On Demand section. Salt Lake Alternative, Big Movie Mouth Off. Tons of reviews, pretty much from Blu-rays, if it's been out for a little while. Maybe you missed it, check it out. To theatrical releases, just like this one.
The Lone Ranger. Gore Verbinski and his favorite star, Johnny Depp, taking on...
It is his favorite star.
He is. Taking on the legendary story of the Lone Ranger, played here by Armie Hammer. But it's really Johnny Depp's movie as Tonto, who is sort of our narrator telling the story of the Lone Ranger. John Reed's uptight, lawyer-type prosecutor who has come to the Old West and winds up nearly getting killed, not unlike his brothers.
Yep.
Becomes sort of a spirit of vengeance with a mask and a sidekick. That's again Tonto, played by Johnny Depp, who again is reteaming with Gore Verbinski, his director on the first two Pirates of the Caribbean movies, as well as Rango. And wackiness ensues.
8 men rode into canyons. I dug 7 graves. The men you seek think you are dead. Better to stay that way.
You want me to wear a mask?
Justice is what a man must take for himself.
Buenas tardes, chiquitas.
We gotta go! Ah!
You're dead. Not yet.
It was a ranger riding a white horse. Got some lunatic Indian with him. They coming for you.
If these men represent the law, I'd rather be an outlaw.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, you know, for me, the first thing I thought was you say partnering Johnny Depp and Gore Verbinski. I was really scared that it was going to remind me way too much of Jack Sparrow, and I actually didn't get that. You know,
No.
to me, it kind of stepped outside the box from that character to the next one, and that's good. That was good for me. But I am kind of Armie Hammer. He's a decent leading man.
Yes.
But they make him such a wimp in this movie.
Yes, and ineffectual and a little bit dopey.
And you're kind of like, I guess I like him.
But I guess that sort of plays into the tone, the tones of the movie,
That's my problem.
which veers from wild comedy to, again, large action pieces like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. A weird, dark, mean streak going through the middle of it. This is a PG-13 movie, by the way, and I can't remember the last PG-13 movie I saw in which a man's heart was cut out of his chest and then another man ate it.
Yeah, see, that's it's exactly what I'm You've got, in this first half, a man eats someone's heart.
Yes,
And
that's
then-
William Fichtner, veteran heavy and character actor. who-
Absolutely. And then you guys scene where the Lone Ranger fires a gun and a beam falls and crushes 2 men's heads completely, just smashes them. Where you see their bodies laying with a beam across their heads. I'm like, good lord, this is violent. And then you have like fart jokes later.
Yes, by the way, heads being crushed, played for laughs.
Yeah.
Because it's a mistaken shot.
It was his warning shot.
Yes.
But apparently we can laugh at it.
That's
But-
a heck of a warning shot.
But you've got to, and the other thing that's a little bit of a problem with this film, and I say a little bit, it's 2.5 hours long. And the first hour is very gloomy, it's dark, it's much more violent than the second half. And then all of a sudden, you jump, like you said, jump tones, and then you've got the William Tell Overture playing. And there we are with the franchise that, you know, some of us grew up with, or some of us watched the reruns.
Right.
And you're like, there's the kind of wacky tone that I kind of remember. And then for me, that's the parts that I enjoyed.
Yes. And there were other things I admired. It takes guts, I think, for Gore Verbinski and Johnny Depp be doing a clear homage to Little Big Man with Dustin Hoffman. The wraparound sequences with Johnny Depp in old age makeup really, really reminded me of that.
Yeah, to me, it's the I would say the wackiness is where I kind of fell in love with it, because the dark tones, I don't know. I'm sitting there thinking, like, are you trying to like emulate Christopher Nolan's universe? You know, it was getting so just down in the dumps of this guy's life, and I'm like, man, this is not the movie I thought I was gonna watch. And then I kind of enjoyed it a little bit, but then all of a sudden they remind me of the one I want to watch.
Yes.
And that's the last 40 minutes, which was some of the best action I've seen in a long time.
Yes, say this about Gore Verbinski: the man knows how to set up pieces like pieces of giant scenery and machinery set up like the old game Mousetrap.
Yep.
He did the same in Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He does the same here, and that last big train thing is pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Also, I did laugh for some reason at the sight of a horse on a branch on a tree with a hat in its mouth. And yet there are those dark moments, and okay, Johnny Depp, okay, I get your part Native American.
Sure.
I get that you're trying to puncture the myth of the noble savage.
Yeah.
You didn't quite do it. You didn't quite do it. There's still sort of insulting racial, ethnic stereotypes.
A little bit.
Stereotypes there. I didn't hate the movie. It's way too long.
Yeah.
Way too confused of a tone. And it's clear that this, I think, was sort of spun out of Rango, which
a little
had
bit.
a lot of the dark and funny parts in it too.
Sure.
A lot more successful teaming with Gore Verbinski. That was 2 stars for me.
Yeah, I may be a little bit ahead of you. I mean, like, I was confused. I mean, there's some things in this movie that just made me kind of question and scratch my head. I don't know what those carnivorous rabbits are about, but it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And it ends on that note, so I kind of question it, but that last 45 minutes, 50-minute action sequence,
pretty spectacular.
I walked out with a smile on my face. I was like, I really had a great time. It was when I went home and sat down, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. I had a really good time, but it took like an hour and 15 minutes to get to that good time.
Yes, it's kind of funny. It's almost like meta commentary. The film's sort of a train wreck, so it ends by staging a large train wreck.
Exactly.
Kudos to that, Gore Verbinski.
So I think I'm just a little bit ahead of you. 2.5 stars. It's not a complete failure, but it does need looking at box office numbers. It needs your help. So if you want to go see The Lone Ranger, go check it out quick.
Or you might not see another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah, right. So there you have it for this episode of the Big Movie Mouth Off. Lone Ranger, not great, not awful. Make your own decision, and we'll catch you here at Brewley's from the Pub next episode, and we'll see you next time.